Hello again. I know I haven't made a video in a really long time because I was on vacation, but yeah, I'm sorry about that. But I had lots of fun. It was really cool. So yeah, I decided to make a video today after I got home from school, which is my usual time, as you probably already could tell. But today I'm gonna talk about something that's a little bit more touchy, something that I can see a lot of being like a teenager in high school and stuff. But I'm gonna talk about body image, and this is mostly based around girls, but it can be about guys too. Um, so I'm kind of gonna try to make it 50-50. I never really wrote anything down. I'm just gonna talk, so I'm sorry if it's a little messy or if it's not quite in order. But I'm just gonna speak from my mind. But um, but really, like if you're a girl and you're self-conscious about being fat or anything, like I mean, why are you wasting your time worrying about stuff like that? There is absolutely no perception of beautiful. Like there are so many people in the world that are different shapes and sizes. And even if, I'm not going to be like all those other people and say that everybody's beautiful. Because, I mean, let's face it, in today's society, I mean, you're not considered beautiful to everybody. You never are going to be. So, but at the same time, I mean, like, there's so many good, good people in the world that are bigger. Like, I mean, and the same thing with your race or being, homosexual or anything like that. Like, you shouldn't worry about it because there, think about Adele. Like, she is a bigger girl and she went through a lot in her career because she wasn't considered skinny, but she still stood up for what she believed in and she still became one of the best artists today. I mean, everybody has potential in them. You just have to try, you know what I mean? It's just, it just makes no sense for people to think that just because of one simple feature that you're not beautiful, because to me it doesn't make any sense. Like, you're beautiful no matter what. If you think you're beautiful, you're already, I mean, half the half of being beautiful is having confidence in yourself. I mean, and it's the same thing when people say like, "Oh, she thinks so much of herself," or "He thinks so much of himself. He's so conceited." I mean, good for you if people say that about you because it shows that you're confident. It shows that you're okay with yourself. That's a big step. You made it so much farther than most people in high school. If you don't, pick on other people, or if you don't, think you're better than everybody else and you don't hurt other people because of it, I say, like, it's okay to think, it's okay to think good things about yourself. It's okay to know that you have good qualities. It's okay to think that you're pretty. It's okay to think that you're good at some certain thing. It's okay to have confidence in yourself. It's 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 more than okay. It's a great thing, and you should be proud of that. And like, I don't get it because there's so many people in the world that you know, and it's the same with guys. I mean, if you're self-conscious about not being, muscly, or if you're self-conscious about not being ripped or, exactly skinny, I mean, who cares? I mean, there's so many nice and successful guys that aren't, you know, muscly and whatever. I mean, being in high school, people are gonna think of that as beautiful, but you should be one of the people that don't. You should look at other people and yeah, think bad about the way that they perceive beautiful to be. I know in high school it might seem like that's the way the world is. You might feel like it's the world that thinks, skinny is beautiful. It's the world that thinks, you have to be blonde and thin, and, as for a guy, you have to be muscly and you have to have broad shoulders and you have to be tall. I mean, all of those types of things are considered beautiful in high school, but as you get out of high school, you can surround yourself with people that don't think that. There are always going to be people in the world that think certain things, but you don't have to surround yourself with people like that. You can surround yourself with more people that are like you. You can surround yourself with people that understand, that don't care. And you can be one of those people yourself, because they're the most beautiful people in the world. The people that really don't care about, the way somebody's body image is. The people that don't care about, if you're not exactly, smoking hot or anything like that. And you'll find a love partner that feels the same way too. I mean, you just gotta stop looking for the wrong people, you know what I mean? Don't surround yourself with all these people that are, that think you have to be blonde and skinny, and you have to be feminine, and you have to be whatever just to be beautiful. Or like I said many times before in this video, if you're, for a guy, if you're muscly and if you're tall and whatever. I mean, it's the same if you have a disability. If you wear glasses, if you have to take extra classes because you need extra help, if you, when you, in your schoolwork, or if you don't exactly get good grades to begin with, or there's so many different types of problems that can be with you, and they're not even problems. I mean, you think they're problems, but the way you think isn't always the way things are. I mean, you could think anything in the world and so could other people, but that doesn't mean that's the way it is. That doesn't mean that that's true. It's all in your mind. Like, beautiful and non-beautiful, it's really all in your mind. Like, it's what makes you you. Like, your imperfections are what makes you you. I mean, you know, uh, if you were completely beautiful, there you're still going to think you're ugly because you're looking for all this kind of stuff. You look in the mirror and you pay close attention to yourself, and you look in the mirror and you expect to see something totally beautiful, and you don't see that. Your expectations are too high. Everybody has flaws. Even the beautiful people that you see on TV, I mean, they're half makeup and half plastic surgery. I mean, you have to think about that. You shouldn't be so naive to think that it's that if you're that you're not beautiful the way you are. I mean, just to be yourself and to be happy with yourself is beautiful anyway. I mean, you shouldn't be scared to do stuff because of your weight or because of your size, or I get made fun of every day for being short, but I love that about myself. I think it's cute. Whatever. I mean, who cares? I don't care about what people say. I mean, somebody could say that my hair looks ugly, but if I think it's okay, then that's all that matters. I mean, there are always going to be people that say they like stuff about you too. I find a lot of people pay so much attention to the negative qualities that people throw at them, that people say that they have, that they don't pay attention to the good ones. I mean, think about this. You go to school one day and you're talking to people in the hallways, like, you're passing through in the hallways, and everybody says, like, they're, let's say there's one person that says, "Oh, nice hair today." And then you pass by another person and they say, "Oh, I don't like that shirt. It makes you look ugly." You would spend the rest of the day thinking about the fact that some random douchebag didn't like your shirt, and you wouldn't even pay attention to the fact that somebody said they liked your hair. And we all do it. I mean, it's human nature to do that. It's human nature to not be always be comfortable with yourself, but you should at least try, because honestly, life's too short to worry about that, because I mean, you're always going to be the way you are. You can't change that. You're never going to be able to change it. It's always going to be the way it is. I mean, stop paying attention if you have a bad nose, and pay attention to the fact that you have really nice eyes. Because you always have good qualities about yourself too. And don't say that you don't, because you know that you do. You know that there's something about you that you like. There always is. There's always going to be something about yourself that you like. And if there isn't, pay attention to what other people like about you. You know what I mean? And it's so easy to change stuff that you don't like about yourself, but you shouldn't. I mean, besides simple stuff, like, a good way is to bring up your confidence is to, every now and again, if you're feeling down about the way you look, go out and buy yourself a new pretty dress and wear it around your room. If it's too beautiful to wear out anywhere else and it's too fancy or elegant, just wear it around your room. I mean, who cares? Dance around in it to Lady Gaga. I don't care what you do. You don't have to tell anybody else that you're doing it. That could bring up your confidence so much, to look beautiful for just an hour in your bedroom. Or to just every now and again do your hair up so pretty and spend a long time on it. Just to up your confidence. doing it every day will make you seem like you're trying too hard, and you shouldn't try too hard. You should be okay with the way with the way you naturally are. But it's okay to dress yourself up every now and again, because I mean it really feels nice to be able to look in the mirror and say at least something's pretty about you. You know what I mean? It's always nice. I mean, having clothes that you like, having nice jewelry, having, being comfortable with the way you carry yourself will also make you feel comfortable about the way that you look in general, because I know you're helping your self-image, and it'll make other people feel attracted to you too, because you'll be more confident in yourself. I mean, half the part of being beautiful is being confident, like I said before. You have to, I don't know, you just have to try. I mean, it's such a hard thing to overcome, like you know, shyness and insecurity, and I know it's so hard to overcome, and it's such a big deal when you're in high school. But you really have to try to be comfortable with yourself, because I mean, how can anybody else be comfortable with you if you're not comfortable with yourself? And I know the way I'm saying it makes it seem easy, but just do little things that make you feel better about yourself. Like I said before, I mean, do what you like doing, and, do what makes you feel pretty. I mean, just little things always make a difference. And if they don't make a big difference, I mean, a little difference is a start from just moping around about how you don't like the way you look. I mean, life's too short to worry about that. So yeah, I hope I covered most of it in this video. Like I said, it was probably a little messy because I didn't really write anything down. But yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I'll come out with a new one next week. I'm not gonna make as many as before, because yeah, I have a lot of schoolwork now, and I just came back from vacation and stuff like that. So yeah, you can keep inboxing me your questions if you have any, and if not, then whatever. You suck. Anyways,